A boy was expelled from school for being poor. But what happened next left everyone speechless. No one wanted to sit near Johnny. He was a 14-year-old boy, always dirty, torn shoes, and the same faded shirt. Parents whispered, "That boy smells bad. Why do they even let him in? He'll spread lies to kids." One angry mother even wrote a letter to the school. "If he doesn't have the means to live decently, he shouldn't have the privilege of studying with our children." The principal called Johnny in. "Do you live with your parents?" Johnny lowered his head. "With my little sister. She's only 5. My aunt is never home. And when she is, she just yells, sleeps, and smells of alcohol. What do you do to survive?" "I collect bottles. I use the money to buy bread for my sister, and I pray that she won't have to live the way I did." "That's a lie," the mother snapped. Poor people always make up stories to gain sympathy. That evening, heavy rain poured down. A teacher spotted Johnny kneeling under a plastic tarp, soaking wet. "What are you doing out here?" she asked. "Talking to God," Johnny whispered. "I told him, if he can't give me food or clothes, then at least don't let me lose my faith." The next morning, Johnny arrived at school, shirt drenched, notebooks wrapped in cardboard. At the end of the day, he was called to the office. They handed him a letter. His expulsion notice. He didn't cry. He just looked up at the sky and prayed, "God, please don't let me lose my faith. You know I've never asked anyone for anything." One teacher broke down in tears. She called a journalist friend. The story went public, viral across social media. People were outraged. That boy has more strength than most grown men. How could they throw him out? And then, something no one expected happened. The next day, an older woman walked into the school, a philanthropist. She had lost her only son years ago. After watching Johnny's story, she told the principal something unbelievable. "I want to pay for his education until he graduates, and I want him and his little sister to come live with me." Months later, she adopted them both. She gave them a home, food, love, a new school, and every night Johnny prayed with his new mom. But this time he didn't ask for anything. He only said, "Thank you, God, because when everyone else turned their backs on me, you didn't." But the story didn't end there. Months later, the school faced a surprise inspection. Someone filed an anonymous complaint. Investigators uncovered everything: the pressure from parents, the discriminatory letters, the injustice. The principal who was forced to sign that expulsion was cleared of blame, but those responsible were fired. And Johnny? He now walked proudly into class every morning. No longer the poor boy everyone ignored, but the living proof that faith, courage, and compassion can rewrite a destiny. No child should be judged by poverty. Faith, kindness, and compassion can turn pain into a miracle. When the world turns its back, God never does. If this story touched your heart, don't scroll away. Share it. It might inspire someone today. Comment faith if you believe God never abandons us. Follow our Storytime Arena for more powerful stories that heal the heart.